Wrestling sensation Bo Nickal has signed with the UFC after just 3 fights and will be making his debut in December. I asked fellow fighters their opinion on Bo in the latest edition of MMA Pros React.
I think Bo's really good. I think he's talented. I think he's got the world at his fingertips. He can do whatever he wants. Obviously, he still hasn't been tested in the stand-up department, but that's because he's just passing all his tests with flying colors. But there will be some pushback at some point. I'm sure he's smart enough to know that. Just like any of his wrestling matches, not all of them ended up in pins. Sometimes the fight goes the full distance. So if he's learned anything from like Chimaev stepping up with Burns, I think he's going to understand that when he gets to that ballpark, there's going to be like some adversity that he's going to have to face. And I think he'll be ready for it. I think as long as he stays the course and keeps training the way he's training, I can't see why he can't be a future world champ.
Man, I mean, he's a good grappler. I mean, he's good, right? But I don't like his attitude. I don't think anyone does. I'm talking about the prelim stuff. He'll retire. Like, he's a character to me. He's good, though. I just don't like his attitude, and I'm not sure if anyone does.
I definitely think he's going to be one of the top dogs eventually. He's good at talking behind the scenes, too, and promoting himself very well. You know, already calling out, who is it? Which one is he calling out? Yeah, right. He's already calling him out and saying, oh, he won't stand a chance. So we'll see how that goes. Obviously, that's going to be a long road for him, but he's got the hype behind him. He's got so much experience at an elite level in other sports that I think he's going to get up the chain fast. But eventually he's going to run into somebody, I think, that will be able to kind of stop or slow his momentum. And maybe that'll be good for him and lead to more growth. But I do think he'll be in the top 5 fairly soon.
I know him. I don't know his accolades that made him very famous, like his wrestling price and stuff like that. I've seen him fight. I actually watched the Contender Series pretty religiously. And I think my boy Jamal was on the same card he was on. Yeah, no, I saw him win, and the dude's grappling is just stupid. He just grabs a leg and, wins.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to be a fun prospect. I would like to see what he does.
I mean, I know a lot of people are frustrated with it, but at the end of the day, you got to understand it is, for him at least, that's one of the greatest wrestlers of our generation. I grew up watching Bo. I know we're not that different in age, but I'm a huge Penn State guy coming from Pennsylvania. I've always loved Penn State wrestling, Penn State football, all of that. And the guy is super talented. I have nothing but respect for him. I hope he does well. I saw that he got matched up with Pickett. I was hoping to get that matchup, but hey, I hope that he does well, and I can't hate on him. He's a talented dude.
Yeah, it's impressive, man. Just to go out there against another trained guy, these aren't amateurs, and to put him away so easy and so smooth. I don't think he got touched in any of them. I'm not huge on just putting guys in there with top 5 guys and rushing them too much. He's a young guy. He's got all the talent. Maybe, borderline top 15 guy and work his way in. I think he's going to do great, though.
No, he's a good fighter. He's a really good wrestler. When it comes to how much they're promoting him, it's a little disrespectful to the people that are already in the UFC. How he's never even fought in the UFC yet, but yet he's already in the game. And I mean, I have 4 fights in the UFC. There are people with 12 fights in the UFC, and they're still not in the game. So yeah. I think that's a little disrespectful. But like I said, popularity wins every time. If you're popular, they're just going to put you above everyone else.
Very high risk, very high reward, and that's why I took the fight. I've never seen him fight.
Okay.
Never. Scout's honor. I've never seen him fight. All I know is he's a wrestler and he throws hands too. So I don't know. Should be good because I like to throw hands. So.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks of the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.